I hope you dressed in layers because it's time to head to the summit in this week's edition of Expedition Everlist.
Today we're going to pay homage to an attraction that we will not see for a while. It's going down for a lengthy refurb, like a year and a half?
Yeah.
And when we do see it again, it is going to look really different. That we're going to be talking about Spaceship Earth, my favorite attraction in Epcot, and all of you soaring fanatics can come at me. And yes, I did put a G on the end of that just now.
Brave!
So let's count down. Scientifically determined to be the top 10, this is official, top 10 animatronics that make Spaceship Earth so special. Number 10, the Newsboy.
Extra, extra! Turn around, little boy! You're missing thousands of potential customers every day!
We know it's probably because the animatronic was damaged or poorly maintained, but it's a little jarring to see this dude in the corner like he's misbehaving or something. Still, his loud pitches beckon us ever forward into the future of communication, and for that we are eternally grateful. Do we think he'll survive the refurb? Not likely. Or maybe they'll give him back his face.
Number 9, the Roman Centurion.
My Latin is admittedly terrible, but I'm pretty sure this soldier is quibbling over his marching orders.
And it makes sense. He's at retirement age. That's 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor, taking directions from Teddy Roosevelt, who wouldn't even be born for another 8 years after Zachary died. Special shout out to that figure in the back, who was totally not trying to steal that horse or anything.
Number 8, Caveman with the awesome hat.
Why isn't this for sale in mouse gear?
They are missing a trick here for real. Get on that, Disney.
Number 7, Moon Landing Mom.
Look at her. The couch has a whole seat, but she only needs the edge.
From what we heard in the renovation news at D23, this is one of the scenes that we may not see at all in the new version. I hope they find a good home for her nervous mom energy. It's a moment we can all relate to.
Number 6, Gutenbergs Helper.
We love the guy standing above the press looking back and forth. Dude has no idea what he's doing.
And he honestly had the easiest job on the press. He's what's called the puller, responsible for turning that long wooden handle to bring the pressure down on the ink plate to transfer pigment to the paper. Andrew Jackson keeps moving the plate into position for him, but he just isn't ready to commit. Yeah, that's right. That's Andrew Jackson from the Hall of Presidents, working the handle. And we have another US president in this scene. James Buchanan was cast as Johann Gutenberg himself. Seen here probably checking to see if any adjustments need to be made to the tympan and the frisket. I know a lot of printing press terms at the moment, you guys. Quick shout out to Bi Shang, an 11th century Chinese printer who first invented movable type. Maybe if the Chinese written language had a paltry 26 characters like most Romance languages, it would have caught on a lot sooner.
Number 5, Michelangelo.
This is not actually how Michelangelo painted that ceiling.
Yeah, he was standing on a ladder. Can you even imagine the backache? The crick in your neck caused by looking up for 4 years? This laying down thing is how Charlton Heston did it, and it looks way cozier. Despite the inaccuracy, this is kind of an emotional moment in the ride. That choir, y'all.
Number 4, the unknown Egyptian.
How he's pounding papyrus when his stone is a good 3 inches away is anyone's guess. But it's nice to put a face to the person who made taxes easier.
I was super into Egyptology as a kid. This entry is mostly about the unknown Egyptian, but can we all agree that the lighting in the pyramid scene is just stunning?
Number 3, computer scientist.
The short lab coat, the yellow tights, the boots. I love this look.
Again, this is a scene that may not make its way into the new version that focuses more on storytelling and less about communication technology. Unless this animatronic has always secretly been depicting a founding mother of Pixar, in which case we look forward to seeing this lady for many years to come. Also, Dennis tells me this section of the ride is also a Pokemon gym. I wonder where they're going to relocate it during the refurb.
Number 2, the Greek teacher.
Mathematiki, Sophie.
Yeah, I know how to say math in ancient Greek now. Thanks, Epcot. And I don't relish animatronic malfunctions. They kind of freak me out. But I love the footage of this guy having a little trouble because he managed to look like he was in the middle of a Twyla Tharp dance. This scene used to be about theater and not mathematics, and I think both William and I are excited to see it return to the arts with the retheming.
Number 1, the Sleeping Monk.
He is all of us. So nice of his co-worker to cover for him. Oh, Jodwin, wake up! The abbot is coming!
If Figment weren't already the Epcot mascot, it would totally be this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm setting up a petition to get this guy on more merch. Like, honestly, does anything say Food and Wine Festival more than a guy falling asleep at his desk the next day?
No. And that concludes our highly scientific list of the top 10 Spaceship Earth animatronics. We will be so sad to say goodbye to this attraction for so long, and we're probably going to lose James Duty Dench in the retheming. But I would like to thank the Imagineers and the Phoenicians for all the wonderful memories.
We were anxious to say goodbye to one of our favorite attractions, but don't worry, we'll be back soon with some holiday content for you all. So in the meantime, anyone for pizza?